Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The urgent need to keep data secure in light of Apache Log4j vulnerabilities. The recent cyber attack has the potential to wipe out the internet, putting NASA, smart TVs and Minecraft in standstill. With this, Amazon and Google are now vulnerable to a sophisticated hacking attack, making the worst ever internet security flaw apocalyptic for the computer industry. The flaw, which may allow hackers to take control of nearly everything on the internet, has apparently made IT giants nervous. According to the Seattle Times, employees at Silicon Valley corporations have been working all-nighters to guarantee their code is secure. The Log4 Shell, Apache Software Foundation released information on two critical vulnerabilities in its Log4j Java-based library. The vulnerability is based on an open-source logging library used in most applications by enterprises and even government agencies. The exploits for this vulnerability are already being tested by hackers. The problem impacts Log4j 2 versions, which is a very common logging library used by applications across the world. Logging lets developers see all the activity of an application. The first vulnerability, CVE 2021-44228, also known as Log4 Shell or Logjam, was reported as an unauthenticated remote code execution vulnerability. By exploiting how the library logs error messages, it could lead to a complete system takeover. Log4j is one of the most widely used logging libraries in the world. Its adaptable logging capabilities make it useful across any type of infrastructure or application. Countless enterprise, government and open source applications use Log4j. Tech companies such as Apple, Microsoft, Google all rely on this open source library, as do enterprise applications from Cisco, NetApp, Cloudflare, Amazon and others. The potential scope of the initial RCE vulnerability, CVE 2021-44228, is astounding. Any device or app connected to the internet running Log4j versions 2.0 to 2.14.1 is at risk. In addition, exploiting the vulnerability is relatively straightforward. By simply sending a malicious string that gets logged by the application, attackers can exploit a feature in Log4j that can be used to retrieve information. Here the attackers use the Java naming the directory interface to make an external network request for the malicious payload in the form of a Java file. From there, the attacker would be free to deliver whatever malware or backdoor entry to the infrastructure. Secondly, the vulnerability CVE 2021-45046 was uncovered shortly after the initial patch was released. According to the CVE description, the initial patch was incomplete and this new exploit could allow attackers to craft malicious input data using a JNDI lookup pattern, resulting in a denial of service attack. It is also able to update any server, app or resource that uses Log4j with the latest patch immediately. This patch includes coverage for both the latest DOS vulnerability and the original RCE vulnerability. As soon as the proof of concept exploit was released on GitHub, threat actors began actively scanning the internet for vulnerable assets. Lookout customers who use the Lookout security platform, our secure access service edge solution, are equipped with several ways to protect their sensitive data and mitigate risk associated with this vulnerability. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. RBI imposes 1 crore rupees penalty each on one MobiKwik Spice Money. The Reserve Bank of India has imposed a penalty of 1 crore rupees each on one MobiKwik system and Spice Money for violation of norms on net worth requirements provided by the regulator for Bharat Bill Payment Operating Units. The RBI further said these actions are based on deficiencies in regulatory compliance and are not intended to pronounce upon the validity of any transaction or agreement entered into by the entities with their customers. Delhi police arrests 2 people for running fake voter ID website. Delhi police busted a gang running a fake website, voteridcard.ebharatseva.in, and arrested 2 persons who allegedly were behind the fraud in Uttar Pradesh. Police said the men managed to cheat over 10,000 people till date. One of the complainants told police he wanted a few details changed in his voter ID card, and when he opened the website and filled in the application, he was directed to a payment gateway asking for Rs 650 as mandatory charges. After making the payment, he received emails from info@ebharatseva.in and no reply@razorpay.com regarding the success in the payment process. However, when there was no further response, the complainant got suspicious and soon realized that he was a victim of cyber fraud. Intel apologizes in China over Xinjiang supplier statement. US chipmaker Intel apologized in China after receiving backlash on the letter telling suppliers not to source products or labor from the Xinjiang region. It said, "We apologize for the trouble caused to our respected Chinese customers, partners and the public. Intel is committed to becoming a trusted technology partner and accelerating joint development in China." Intel recently published an annual letter to suppliers that it had been required to ensure that its supply chain does not use any labor or source goods or services from the Xinjiang region following restrictions imposed by multiple governments. Shaktikanta Das says Omicron may thwart the recovery Indian economy. The Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das said that the Indian economy is facing several headwinds from global factors and that Omicron may derail ongoing demand recovery. The emergence of the Omicron variant may cast some shadow on the momentum of contact-intensive services that were just showing signs of recovery in recent months. The threat of Omicron is also imparting additional volatility to the financial markets. The Monetary Policy Committee had unanimously voted for the status quo on policy rates for the ninth consecutive time. The meeting was conducted soon after the latest Omicron variant of coronavirus started spreading across the globe. Agra to soon have Centre of Excellence Tech Park. Union Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology Rajiv Chandrasekhar said Agra will soon have a Centre of Excellence and a Tech Park. Chandrasekhar said, soon Agra will have a Centre of Excellence and a Tech Park. We have a strategy that there should be a Centre of Excellence and infrastructure so that investors across the globe invest in Uttar Pradesh. When UP becomes a hub of technology and electronics, more jobs and businesses will increase in the state. We have come up with a Centre of Excellence in Lucknow and will soon have it in Meerut and Agra. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.